Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is ANYA USHAKOVA, Elegant Influencer. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, my channel is all about inspired living. How do we live our most inspired life? And where does that inspiration come from? Right? We talk about this. We talk about many things on this channel. The point is to, especially in 2020, to really find inspiration daily so that we have a positive mindset to make it through these very chaotic days that we're all living through these days. This is also a channel that focuses on exquisite aging at any age. And by that I mean we can be old at 30, old thinking at 40. Oh, I'm too old, I can't, become a doctor at this stage. I can't become an attorney. I can't become an artist, even though you may have tremendous talent as a calligrapher, as a painter, as a craftsperson, right? It's never too late. You can be forever young in that sense. As long as you'd have a breath to take, you can be inspired. You can have a vision. You can try things. They may not all work out for you, but why not try to live your best life by living through your dreams and turning them into reality? Welcome to autumn. The autumn equinox was yesterday's solstice. We're changing seasons. And let me tell you what autumn is really fabulous for. My favorite season of the year is autumn. I was born in the autumn. We're coming on to Libra season, the sign in the Western zodiac that always shows the scales of justice. And it's about balance. And it's always a challenge to balance our lives, isn't it? Especially in the midst of tremendous chaos and change, when we don't know what's next. And justice isn't always served, but that's the ideal, that justice will be served, right? So autumn, Libra season, balance, justice. We are no different than the trees that shed their leaves in autumn, letting go of what is no longer serving, nourishing the trees. Time for winter, for slowing down. Autumn is a time for us as human beings. We are also part of nature. For us, it's a way to stop and reflect on the high activity of summer and how will we slow down now in the autumn and the winter coming soon, and what happened in summer, what happened in spring and in winter leading into spring, and all these changes this year. It gives us a time to reflect. We can't always be in action mode. So take this time to think about, what can I shed that is no longer serving me? What can I let go of that I really don't want to be part of any longer? Is it a job that has long stayed past its use date for me? Is it a relationship? Is it an acquaintanceship? Is it weight that I want to lose? What is it that you feel you need in order to live your best life moving forward? Give that thought. Part of shedding our leaves has to do with removing the clutter of our lives. So clutter can be the actual clutter. Our homes might be cluttered. Our garage might be cluttered. This is a perfect time to begin cleaning out closets, furnishings you don't need, shredding papers that are no longer needed. In other words, clearing space allows new energy to come in. Not stale air, but fresh air. It's like opening the windows to your home. Cleaning up clutter is like opening up all the windows to your home and letting the fresh air in while the stale air goes away. So this is a time for reflection and for taking your time to think through what needs to go. It is also a time of the most important global transformation in my lifetime, in terms of how we're all affected by what this year has brought, is bringing, has yet to bring into, towards the end of the year, into 2021. We as individuals are also being transformed by this massive energy, the global transformation. We're affected by it all, by COVID-19, by the 200,000 deaths as of today in the United States, by the countless other hundreds of thousands of deaths worldwide, by the grieving families. We're affected by those families. We may not know them, but the ones left behind who couldn't even say goodbye to those who passed away because of COVID, not being able to go in to see them. Unimaginable, isn't it? Imagine. So let's open our hearts to take that in, but also send out love to all those families. We've had riots, we've had ongoing protests, we've had so much anger well up. We've had major divisions, especially in the United States, between those who will wear a mask and social distance and take care of themselves and others, right? And those who aren't wearing their masks, won't social distance, beginning with the President of the United States, although he's surrounded 24/7 by doctors, he's in a bubble. Of course, it's not going to touch him, but it'll touch everyone around him in these big rallies that he's giving. And I'm watching this, we're watching this. I'm so concerned for everyone there. Anyway, there's a lot going on, right? These are just thoughts on my mind right now. And what we can all do right now as we enter autumn, as we enter Libra season, balance. Let's balance ourselves, steady our feet in the midst of this deep chaos. Let's also be sure that justice is served by not getting angry and acting out and lashing out in ways that would endanger your life, your relationships, and those people around you, particularly if you're going to the streets and if you're protesting. It's a very volatile environment. Think about your own frustrations and so on. How can you temper them? How can you respond instead of react? React means you're going to act out something, some form of anger, frustration, anxiety. Respond. So much softer. It's a more thought out, more balanced, Zen way, calm way of approaching everything. So Transformation 2020 is nothing to be afraid of, nothing to resist. I'm going to encourage all of us to do what the late, great Celtic poet John O'Donoghue spoke of, which is, I wish to live my life as the river flows. As the river flows. Let's flow with nature. Let's steady ourselves on whatever we need to steady ourselves on in order to not be buffeted around over boulders and rocks and so on, and by trying to go upstream instead of downstream with the river flow. Calm, balance, justice, vision, everything happens within ourselves first. In our hearts, in our minds, with our intuition, with our sixth sense of knowing, our intuitive knowing. Here's something about me that I want you to know, in case you don't know me. I am not at all afraid of depths. Depths of consciousness, depth of conversation, the richness of conversation. The depths of transformation and where it might lead me into more positive growth, where may I blossom even more, right? Instead of remaining a tight bud. Not afraid of that. What I'm really afraid of and don't want is shallow living. I don't want to live a shallow life, a life that has no heart and meaning. I'm always in search of what has heart and what has meaning. I'm always on the side of empathy. I'm always on the side of love. I'm always on the side of us consciousness. It's time to begin moving in that direction for all of us. We are going to be entering officially the age of Aquarius in December. Oh my God, it's been a long time coming. It's a time for humanitarianism, time of the other. Let's grow together. Subscribe to my channel. If you're not a subscriber already, click the little notification bell icon and choose all. Simply means you'll always get an email to let you know when I've posted a video. If you're driving and you want to listen as a podcast instead of watching me on video on YouTube, I have a playlist link. Click it. It'll play all of my videos. There's content for everyone here. Maybe not everything is for everyone, but you'll find something for you. I'm a global transformational, there's that word again, transformational coach. I coach via Zoom. You can reach me through the About link on my channel. You can reach me through my social media platforms. Special winter rates for subscribers. So become a subscriber. We can have a chat for an hour or 90 minutes. You know, if you need to find courage and a new direction for your life, you have a goal in mind, let me take you there. Let me guide you. That hermit holding the lantern in the tarot deck for myself to light my own way, and for you. Thank you for being here. I send my love to each and every one of you. And don't forget to pray for those of you who understand that there's more than just us as individuals. Pray to your deity. Pray to your God. Ask that he take you, or she, however you imagine God to be at your highest good, and wish that on others, to lead you to your highest good every day. Speak to your God out loud, too, if you're on your own. That will create tremendous calm in your heart, I promise you. I love you. We'll talk again very, very soon. Thank you for being here.